Hi team, hi everybody. Cooking away prep-wise, things are very busy, and to be honest, it's getting hard to sneak these videos in, but priorities, here we go. I want to keep it going, so here we go. To talk about some of the highlights from last week, a main thing that we did with our time was director scouting. Director scouting is the process of getting Steph, director, to a location that Kelly, the location manager, and Michael, the production designer, have determined, in their opinion, is a viable place to shoot some of the scenes of the show. So we'll take Steph out there to see if she agrees. Can she start to picture the character moving around the house or the office space or whatever it is? So hats off to Michael and Kelly for finding some great locations, and to Kelly's team, especially as well, all her scouts who are out there truly knocking on doors and leaving flyers to try to find places that are awesome, that are willing to work with us. So that's director scouting. Another thing we focused on last week, and will continue to focus on throughout the whole show, to be honest, is making sure that Steph, the director, and Zoe, the director of photography, or the DP, have time to really put together the look of the show, how they intend on capturing the show on camera. That involves shotlisting, which is them just truly going scene by scene. What shots do they think they'll need to get to capture the scene, the point of the scene, how they'll transition from one scene to another. Oftentimes they'll look at references from other shows to just have some inspiration and to have the conversation about what they want the look of this particular show to be. Another thing they'll do is called photo boarding, which is after we've successfully found locations on these director scouts, we'll go back to the location and Zoe will actually just take pictures around the space of what potential frames or shots of the show can be. Another tool in their planning is getting storyboards made, sequences that are like a stunt sequence, a car chase, things that you can't just really recreate to make your plan. It can help to just have sketches of what those potential shots could be. Also, just on a personal note, it's a window of starting to spend time with Zoe, someone I haven't worked with before, and just knowing that Steph and I are going to be this trio of problem solvers once we start shooting, trying to capture an awesome show in the time allotted. So it's nice to start to get to know her and start just becoming a team. So looking ahead to this coming week, things we have coming up, we're going to do more meetings with the art department, where Michael, the production designer, Edward, our awesome set decorator, will relay what they're thinking the spaces will look like, what furniture they'll have in there, wallpaper versus paint. Think of it as a blank slate, and they're the ones who make it look right for the show. So more conversations with them about what they've got cooking. We'll have meetings with the makeup and hair department. Again, we're shooting a show like this out of order. We're not going from scene 1 to the last scene of the show. So let's say on scene 30, someone gets a cut on their face. We need to figure out how long we're going to see that cut in the story, so that as we jump around out of order, we can track that kind of thing appropriately. So details like that. What else? We're going to meet with the intimacy coordinator, talking about all the scenes that might have nudity or just physical contact in some ways, fictional sexual contact, and figuring out how we're gonna shoot those and make sure everyone is comfortable in the process. That's a big part of it. And another big thing that's happening is more cast are starting to come on board. So, in the same way that I talked about, a big part of my job is making sure the crew has the information and the time they need to succeed. The same applies to cast. So what do they need to be doing between now and when we start shooting, so that once we start shooting, all they need to do is act? I don't say that dismissively, but just so everything else is out of their head and they can just be the character and deliver the performance. So examples. Will there be specific accents required for the show, or accents that they hope to have for the show that takes place in Georgia? That we want to get a dialect coach with them so they can get comfortable with that accent. Do they have any specific skills that their character would have? Like, Is one a chef, for example, and you want to offer getting them, knife skills classes or a time with a chef to spend in a kitchen just so they can start to feel comfortable and be able to portray that that is the job that they do, fictionally speaking. Their job's going to be hard. Everyone's job is hard, but they're the face on the poster, So just giving extra attention to what they need to feel in a position to be ready to go and to succeed. And make them, also a value in just from the get-go saying, how can we help? Welcome to the show. How can we help? I think goes a long way for everybody, and cast is included in that. So those are the big things going on right now. If there's like a specific, if there's a specific department or a prep type event or anything that you're interested in and want to learn more about, please let me know and I'll be sure to do a video about that topic. Beyond that, off to work. Here we go. Okay, more soon. Thank you so much, team. Bye. They'll also, and we'll also, and for some, oh, where's my coffee?